We are
My dogs
live.
didn't even wake up.
Well, your dogs aren't Jude.
No.
I'm like, whatever, lady.
Too late to care.
No, they saw me, and then they got excited when they saw me. But like the noise, they were like, meh,
Paper off the mic, please.
Dad.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Keep
Please.
doing that.
Tom is going to be a bit tired today.
what?
Didn't you stay up until Mom got home?
Yep.
You did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. All right,
Well,
so we
I still
are.
slept for 6.5 hours.
That's
Well.
not enough hours.
It's not. All right, we are
Oh, well.
recording. Oh wait, comments got to go up. There we go. Got to have those comments. All right, we are live. We're recording, and here we go.
Welcome to the Tom Bernard podcast with the family and
Co-host Kathryn Brandt.
Alex Bernard Rasmussen.
Andy Brant Bernard.
And Kristyn Burtt.
see everybody's here. That's a good thing. No question about it.
Good morning.
Here.
What's up, Kristyn Burtt? Kristyn Burtt Entertainment News brought to you by North American Banking Company. Go to nabanco.com to learn more. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Well, I want to hear all about Wizard of Oz at the Sphere.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, that was. The
This is
coolest
raking
thing.
in $2 million a day for the Sphere.
A day?
Jeez.
A
Wow,
day.
There's three
day.
shows. I think there's like a noon, a 2, and a 5. So they're only in the afternoon, which is kind of interesting. But
They have the Backstreet Boys at night.
or they have raves, or they have all kinds of stuff. At night,
Backstreet
apparently.
Boys.
Certain days, though, they do a 5 and an 8, like on weekdays. But I think like Mondays and Tuesdays, like the off days, you can go at 5 or 8 p.m.
Oh, we went on Saturday
Yeah, 5.
at 5 was the latest one that day. But
So it's fine.
anyway, it was just absolutely fantastic.
So
it was,
what is it? Is it the classic movie or is it
Yeah.
It is the
They
classic.
played the-
It's an
yeah.
edited version. It's 70 minutes.
Yeah, it's a little edited and it's a little clunky with the editing, and it's also the black and white graphics look weird because obviously it's blown up to like skyscraper levels
Mhm.
practically.
Yeah.
So they looked really flat. Their faces,
They
and
looked a little
AI-ish.
cartoony
Yeah.
sometimes in
Hmm.
like certain, not all the time, but there were certain points where certain faces looked a little cartoony.
Yeah, and a little glitchy, just a little tiny bit glitchy. But once you get like past that, and you get past the gigantic screen and the whole, like, it's just so.
And Mom was like, "We're
huge.
moving," and I'm like, "We're not moving."
Well, if
She's
you
like,
look
"Are you
at
sure?"
it, every once in a while, the whole field of vision, they
Yep.
would shift it.
The
Well, yeah,
pan?
and like when it's 360, it feels like you're, yeah.
Yeah, it almost felt like one of those virtual rides, sometimes.
So how do they make
Right.
it 360? Just the left side of the screen is like the left side of the screen and the right side meet behind you?
The whole,
They
no,
used
it wasn't-
AI. They used AI to extend the
Oh, okay.
scenes so
Yeah.
that they
So
would
you're
do in
looking-
360.
Yeah, you're looking up and you're seeing all of these things that you probably would never have noticed on the movie.
Or
Like,
didn't
there's-
exist?
Well, didn't exist.
There's
Yeah.
like, yeah. Well, that's true. Maybe
Like
they
when they were in
added
the
stuff.
forest, they were like, "There's like a tree over here with ants climbing up it," and I'm like, "There's no way.
There's
that
no
was
way
in the
that's-
real movie."
yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't happen.
'Cause
Yeah,
that was
added
all in
details.
the studio. Yeah, and birds flying overhead, and then they did some stuff that was kind of a little bit. I think they could have just foregone.
A little too Universal Studios-y?
Well, they had like these, the monkeys, the
Yeah, she
flying
didn't
monkeys.
like the monkeys.
They every once in a while they would have something just float through the sphere, and the monkeys look like people going
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah, the monkeys
kinda.
were a little lame.
They were lame.
Oh.
But
And
like,
they don't
when you
really
get-
do anything. They
when
just
you-
kind of floated by. It was
yeah, and they looked like people that were just like,
yeah.
And they
didn't-
probably were.
no, they were like balloons.
no.
Balloons.
Yeah.
Huh.
The real question, though, is did you get an apple?
No, we did it.
No, one fell on me, but it bounced off my leg and landed in
didn't get an
the
apple.
lady's lap in front of me, and she
Nope.
got
So
one.
what are the
Oh.
apples?
So they were, okay, so during the tornado scene, your whole chair's shaking. There's a ton of wind. Like our hair was like,
Yeah, flying around.
and there's paper leaves everywhere. And then the house falls on top of you. And like your chair is like boom, and it's a little jarring.
Yeah.
And then you end up in in Munchkin Land, and there's butterflies that come out.
Yep.
And that was really cool. Like the flying butterflies were really cool.
Your mic's rubbing a lot, Alex.
What? Nothing.
Well, you're
Way to
talking
go,
with your
Alex.
hands a lot.
That's what I do.
Stop being so
What a-
animated,
And then
Alex.
the apple scene where the scarecrow dares the tree to throw apples at her so she can get something.
They're
to
like
eat.
foam apples, aren't they? Just like
Yeah.
little,
Yeah,
soft.
and they say Wizard of Oz on them, so they're a nice
Oh.
memento. And to tell you the truth, they should just give one to everybody. I mean, that should just be something to
At
give.
that price, absolutely. I
Yes,
mean,
yes,
it's not
yeah.
a $7.50 movie. And
Yeah.
the people are offering other guests like $100 for their apple. I've heard that has been going on because people want it so badly.
Oh my goodness.
But I've heard that the sections where you definitely get an apple are 206 and 306. And I've noticed that those
Oh, we
sections,
took
because I've been
207.
looking to see if I'm going to fly in for a day and do it, they're all sold out. Or if they're reselling them, they're sky high.
Oh my gosh. We were 207 and a lot of people around us got apples.
Yeah.
Like there was a group
There
of
were a
women
lot.
in front of us and all of them had an apple. The people that sat next to me had an apple. The people that sat next to mom had an apple.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Mhm.
Like the two of you.
Yeah.
Yep, it just didn't happen.
Well,
But
and
yeah.
all of a sudden they just dump them.
Yeah.
So it's not like a
Open
couple
the
of them
hatches.
are, yeah. It's
They
not
said
like
it was about 1,000 apples, I believe. So
Yeah, I don't know
somewhere
how
around-
many.
Yeah.
I don't know how many.
Do people
were in
go
the
with
theater.
like buckets,
Yeah, try to catch.
collect all the apples? $100 a
Buckets.
piece. I mean, hey, it's a
Yeah, and they say
lucrative
the Wizard
endeavor.
of Oz on them. They were cute. And like when the snow was on the poppies,
They did that
did like
foam
the foam
stuff.
snow.
Yeah.
did
I'm
you
trying-
do any of the lobby engagements? I know they have a couple of activations happening in the lobby as well.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, we looked at it. They had the
Yeah.
wizard. They had somebody dressed up like the gatekeeper, who is the wizard,
Yeah.
talking to like the
The
big
wizard
graphic of the wizard and
head.
asking questions from the audience. But it was really packed, and I couldn't understand a word that they were saying. We were just like,
Yeah.
eh, we didn't
Yeah,
want
they were
to.
like asking
Mhm.
questions and stuff.
Here we
and I
go.
was
Here's a new
like,
trick I learned. I'm going to
Try.
present one of these apples. Let's
Oh,
see.
okay.
So, which
Trick.
one is it? The sphere fang. That's right. Yeah, there
Oh,
it
there
is.
it is. Yep.
This is what the apples look like.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, it's like
Well, that's
it's
a
clearly
giant
made of like.
version of it. It's
No,
about
it's just this is just zoomed in. It's you can see in the background that this is a candle.
okay.
So-
Yeah,
it's,
they're about
it's the size of a real
Oh,
apple.
yeah, of a real
Oh,
apple,
all right
a
then.
large real apple.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was super cool. I'm really glad I went, or we went. I saw a lot of reviews, really mixed. Lamest thing I ever saw to the most
Which-
fantastic thing
How
I've
did
ever
Of course,
you
seen.
think
it's
that
always-
was the lamest
I
thing
don't
you
know. I
ever
thought it was
saw?
really great.
But
was
it's
fun.
been so lucrative though for the sphere. You know, they're building other spheres around the world too, but they're saying that they are just trying to figure out like what are going to be the next films because they want to do them in rotation so that people constantly are coming to the sphere, at least the one right now in Las Vegas,
Yeah.
because they weren't making money off of the concerts. So they need something during the day. Yeah. They were
Oh.
wildly in debt. So this
Oh, I
is a good cash cow for them.
I
How
could
much did-
easily see the Matrix. The
Oh
Matrix
yeah.
would be fantastic at
Harry
the Sphere.
Potter movies.
The
Harry
problem
Potter.
is that you have to be willing to let them alter or edit your movie. So people want like Star Wars. Like Star Wars, you know, people would line up in droves.
Space battle
George
scenes.
Lucas. George Lucas is not going to give them license to add AI and edit his film. So
Why not?
Yeah.
The
Why
sphere
not?
costs $2.3 billion just to build.
What?
2.3 billion.
Oh my.
how much
And
to
that's not even
maintain?
including operating
Man.
costs.
Holy.
I wonder if I can
Well,
find
the
operating
whole
costs.
outside is a giant screen.
Yeah, they're
with like
constantly. Oh, and then
things
on the
happening all the time.
outside of the sphere, they had giant witch's legs with her ruby slippers.
Yeah, that like
Looked
like it was
ears
under-
Did
fell
you
on
buy
it.
any merch? That's the other big question.
No, I'm never. I
We're
don't.
not merch people.
No, we're not merch people.
I kind of was like, oh, I could buy Fawn something as like a whatever. And then I'm like, then it's just something in 2 weeks that I'll probably donate. I don't care.
So in the lobby, no, not a lobby, in an area in the Venetian, they had a bunch of
Yeah.
poppies and some characters that people were taking
Picture,
photos with.
yeah.
So is the sphere owned by the Venetian?
It's attached to the Venetian, so it's considered a part of that property.
You would think it is, but it's really a very long walk.
Yeah, it is, but it
It's a
is
great
considered
resort.
like if you have a like convention center attached to your hotel, it's considered a part of the resort. I guess that if that makes sense.
Yeah. Because
Um,
it's like the Venetian, and then you had to go through the convention center to get to the Sphere, but we couldn't go through the convention center because there was something happening at the convention center, so we had to go around. So we were like cutting it very close because we asked our waiter beforehand. We were like, "How do we get to the Sphere from here?" He's like, "Oh, you just go right through there and through the convention center, and it's right there." And we were like, "Easy!" And then we had to go all the way back
No
around.
Sphere
And
access.
so once we were getting there, they were like, "The show will start in 5 minutes."
It
Like,
was
they were
a little
yelling
bit
at everyone.
jarring.
And she was like,
And-
then
And
she
they
was
don't
like-
allow late entries. That is the other thing people should know. If they do go, you are not allowed late entries. They're like, we open the lobby 45 minutes ahead of time. I watched a ton of TikTok videos on this, and everyone said the easiest way to get to the Sphere is to take a ride share, no matter where you are staying, including the Venetian. It's easier just to hop in a Lyft or an Uber.
The Sphere's
Well, we
operating
had-
costs are about $8 million a quarter so far.
Holy God.
And so, yeah, $8 million a quarter. So that's $32 million a year just to like keep the lights on.
Well, if they're making $2 million a day on the Wizard of Oz, they're doing all right.
Yeah, the first quarter they got income of 6.7 million, so they were operating at a loss. But yeah, I guess we'll see if this helps.
Well, yeah, because I mean, concerts are a lot of production and like.
Well, and they have to pay the artists.
That
a ton
too,
of
yeah.
money.
And they have labor costs, obviously, of the ushers and everyone else to
Yep.
maintain.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot to
There's a
maintain
lot.
that.
more that goes into it than just like playing a movie over and
Yeah.
over again.
Yeah, and the Sphere common areas are really nice and clean, and it, it was easy to get around and all that kind of stuff. It was a great experience. I thought it was really fun. I would
That was
definitely I would go see it
fantastic.
again
I would
in
absolutely
a minute.
Or maybe another movie or something, just for a different
Yeah.
experience.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
it was really fun.
And the whole time I just was like grinning and like,
How about if you are afraid of heights? A lot of people have talked about that as well in the Sphere.
the woman next to me was kind of doing this a lot.
really?
Yeah, she was sort of
A little bit
And
of vertigo,
our
maybe.
aisle, unfortunately, was very active. There were people coming and going and
Yes.
coming
There
and going. I
was
was
a
like,
lot
this
of
is
happening.
highly annoying.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had
I
to
probably
get up.
would get a little spooked out by like the rake of it. That always makes my hands sweat a little bit.
It
Well-
was. I mean, if you were sitting, really, I'm not afraid of heights at all. But if you were sitting up front, where maybe you'd
Felt
feel a little
more
like,
hanging.
but I don't know. I felt like I never felt kind of like a falling sensation or anything like that.
I feel like it took like 10 minutes to just get adjusted,
yeah.
Mhm.
to the whole gigantic screen and everything. So I can
Yeah.
see whereas if you do have some motion issues, maybe.
Well, I think that's why. 'Cause,
Well, and
like,
you took a Dramamine.
I took a Dramamine because I was like, I could for sure get motion sickness with depending on how. But I was like,
I would too.
but the Wizard of Oz, other than the tornado scene, isn't a like super active.
Right.
You were like,
I don't
slow-
get motion sickness. My fear is the heights situation. I just get sweaty palms and weak knees
Oh yeah.
And
situations. Yeah.
they did things like when Glinda came down in the bubble,
You were in.
they
the
would bring
bubble.
you into the bubble, and then it would
That's cool.
pop.
Yeah.
And there she would be. So yeah, it was really cool.
And then
there
the
was
other
also-
big Vegas question is that how busy or not busy was it?
I thought
It
it
was
was
pretty
busy.
busy. Yeah.
It wasn't.
Vegas as a whole.
Yeah.
Oh.
It wasn't
Yeah, the
like
tourism is down, especially from Canadian visitors, and they're doing like a lot of discounts and everything. And there's the big media narrative that Vegas is dying. So
Oh no, there were plenty of people.
Well, the
everywhere.
thing that you have to remember is, I mean, there's some of those resorts are 5 city blocks long.
Yeah.
I mean, we ended up in some weird ass areas.
All
We
of
were like, where are we?
all of the restaurants we went into were busy.
Mhm.
Everything was
Mhm.
busy. It wasn't
Yeah.
packed.
No.
There were waiting. There were lines
Mhm.
to certain things.
There were people gambling
Yeah.
everywhere we went. I mean, we went into we were in Caesars, the Bellagio, the Venetian, the Palazzo, Treasure Island, Harrah's,
The link.
the Link.
I think that's about
Yeah.
it.
I thought
Yeah.
it was
We were in
busy.
a lot
I didn't think it was packed like it normally was on a weekend because I was there over a weekend in late August. But I didn't think it was dead either. It was just somewhere kind of in between.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody just says it's busier on the football weekends. That's true because the guy sitting next to us on the plane, he was going so that his family could It was his 75th birthday.
Yeah.
And his
they were all
whole family is
to-
going there to bet
dance.
on football games.
Yeah.
Wow, that's just not me.
Yeah. I was like, we're going to go see the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. And I mean, everything smells like reefer and
Mhm.
cigarettes.
Yeah.
Everything.
I know. I was like,
forget.
when I got home, I was like, I can't wait to take a shower.
Oh my God, so much reefer everywhere.
Yeah.
Even in the
I can
hotel,
handle
there was-
that. It's the cigarette smell that bugs me more.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's just
yeah.
very smelly. And, it's just like a lot of sensory overload with like the lights and the sound
Yeah.
and all
And the
that.
hotel smells, they pump in certain smells too to keep you awake
Yeah.
and
I'm like,
alive. And
next time I go to Vegas, I want to stay at a place that doesn't have a casino and doesn't allow smoking.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
a great idea. And I don't think people think about that, but women in their hair, it just absorbs all the smell. And you have to
Stink
wash
all
your hair
day.
every single night because you're like, I can't sleep with this
I know.
cigarette smell in my hair.
I know.
It's very stinky.
very
and
nice to
then
go
we
home
had
and
we stayed at Treasure Island, which I don't think I'd recommend.
No,
That is in need of a update if I last heard.
it absolutely
Boy,
is.
Does it
Yeah.
ever? That's where
'Cause-
Mystere is, and that still is drawing, I guess, crowds.
Yeah, because we stayed at
Been
Treasure
there
Island
forever.
probably 12 years ago, and
Yeah.
we were like, oh, we liked it, and we went again, and we were like,
Yeah, we
"Eh."
went. Yeah, we got into our room. We had to have the cleaners come back up because it
Oh,
was clean.
Oh.
The safe didn't work. The closet doors didn't shut enough to turn off the interior lights in the closet.
That
Wow.
just grosses me out. Like I start thinking about and hotels now when they've had a refresh, most of them aren't doing carpeting anymore. So when I get into an old room with carpeting, I start going, no,
It's gross.
I don't want
Like,
carpeting in hotel rooms.
And
The gym was nice.
the gym was nice, but the pool was really like the pool was nice.
You mean the water venue?
The water venue,
They don't call
the
it
pool venue. It
Oh,
was
it's
a pool
not a
venue.
pool, it's a
Water
water
venue.
Oh.
venue.
Yeah, there you go.
But the music, there was a DJ all day,
Oh,
every day, and the
just
music
Yeah.
was so loud. We literally had to talk like this when we weren't even by him. It was
Every
so,
pool is an ounce now because they make a lot of money that way.
It was
Everything.
so loud.
Yeah.
I was like, I just want to read my book, but it's just so loud.
Yeah.
I highly recommend. There's a lot of off-strip hotels now, like resorts, where you can get that quieter, more luxurious experience for a great rate too. And those are definitely worth exploring. Like Hilton has a nice property, and there's and they're not hard to navigate to get back to the strip.
Where did we stay 25 years ago when I went?
We've stayed at the Rio. We've stayed at the Hard Rock.
I don't think it was
Stayed
the
at
Hard
Tre-
Rock.
Wasn't it?
There isn't a.
The Hard
Oh,
Rock
wow.
is now the Virgin Hotel. That's where I stayed in. It's off strip, and that's a
Yes.
little bit quieter and a nice property too.
The Rio was off the strip.
Yes, we
Rio
stayed
is
at.
like dying.
Is it?
Mm.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's in a weird
Away.
place, and you have to. If you want to walk, you have to kind of go over a trash-filled.
Yeah.
And they have
Andy-
none of the engagements that they used to go and it was a carnival like every night and the people would be hanging from the ceiling. That doesn't exist anymore. So
Oh,
We stayed, Andy, when you went the one time that you came to Vegas. We stayed at the Aladdin, which no longer exists.
Oh, that was the Aladdin.
Yep.
Okay.
No longer exists.
what's the one with the
And then we stayed at the
tigers?
Mirage
The
a lot, but
Mirage.
now that's turning into a Hard Rock.
That's torn down,
Well, it's not torn down,
isn't it?
No, the hotel was
Oh.
right next to us, but it
Oh.
just isn't. They're
Oh.
turning it. They're keeping the hotel, but they're just changing it into a Hard Rock, and they're building
Oh.
a big guitar in front of it.
Oh, I
Hard
thought
Rocks
they
are
were-
actually very nice hotels. They do a good job with their hotels. Mhm.
Hard Rocks do, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they do.
I don't know.
We
yeah,
stayed in the one
I-
at Disney World that was
No, that was Universal.
Universal. Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
Yeah, they're nice
Same.
properties.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess, and there's certain hotels that have specific towers that don't have gambling or smoking in them.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Well, we were just looking for
Like-
cheap seats.
yeah, so we're like,
we-
it's 2 nights. What do we care?
What do we
Like,
care?
we stayed at Treasure Island and it was nice then. It's like,
Yeah,
I mean, it was fine.
it needs a redo, and
It definitely does.
it needs more accessible food that isn't like crappy burgers.
Yeah,
and
the
Mhm.
restaurant thing was really bad, but we were really close to. It's really close to the Venetian and the Palazzo, and there's tons of stuff in there. So once
Yeah.
we went over there, we were like, oh, we can get whatever we want.
I love the Venetian, the Palazzo. The rooms are very nice because they're all suites. So even if
nice.
you just get a studio, you've got a nice little sunken living room. It's fantastic.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
I mean, it was great. We had great flights. I mean, Treasure Island is decent. It's not. It's
It's
a
not
little
terrible,
gross,
but
but not
it's-
gross and so gross
Yeah.
that we had to leave or anything like that.
Yeah, but it just would have been nice to be at a hotel that it's like, oh, it's quiet here.
Margaret wants to go see Love. I don't think they have
Love does not.
anymore.
We went to go see Love by Cirque du Soleil. She
Oh,
doesn't-
we went.
yeah, she
I
went.
thought you said
I've
we
seen
went.
Love, I think 5 or 6 times. It doesn't exist anymore. It stopped in
Yeah.
2024 because it was at the Mirage, and now the Mirage no
Mhm.
longer exists. But
Yeah.
I saw it a lot of times. It was
There's
such
a growing
fantastic show.
number of tattoo and piercing. I mean, everywhere. Everywhere there's like these big tattoo areas, and people were in there getting their tattoos. I mean, I don't know what Vegas has to rebrand itself, because if younger people aren't drinking and
Yeah.
they're only
Yeah.
smoking pot or doing edibles, I guess they're going to have to somehow supply that in the hotels for them. I don't know.
And the big complaints are the resort fees. Like, just build it into the price of the hotel room at that point. If you're going to charge everyone a resort fee, is silly. And a lot of people complain about the parking, which has lost a lot of local traffic too, because $50 to park for the day is crazy.
That is crazy.
And we tried to take a Zooks.
Oh yeah, we tried to take the Zooks thing. They're like these weird. They kind of look like a tiny cable car,
Mm-hmm.
but they're all self-driving.
Yeah.
But it was like we were at the Bellagio, and we're like, okay, we'll call one to go back to Treasure Island because you can get your first ride free, and like it wasn't a long walk, but we're like, we just want to try this thing.
Yeah,
that's cool. And so I called it, and it was like, we'll see you in 26 minutes, and we were like, perfect. We were sitting there, blah, blah, blah. And they were like, okay, we'll go get this, like, figure out where we need to go. We figured it would be picking us up at, like, the rideshare area.
They don't do
Right.
that. They have certain pickup areas.
Yes,
And they're not
there's-
convenient.
and certain drop-off areas. It wasn't going to drop us off at Treasure Island either. It was going to drop us off, like, 3 blocks away. So it
must
was
be a
like,
testing phase
yeah,
or
it
something.
was a very, and then all of a sudden it was like, we'll see you in 26 minutes. And then it was at 20 minutes. And then it said, we're here. We will leave in 2 minutes if you do not arrive.
Oh, geez.
Wow.
What?
Well, this isn't working
And then
at all.
we asked the guy, we were like, where is this that we need to go get it? And he was like, that'll take you 20 minutes to even get there.
Oh my gosh.
It
whole
was going to
thing.
pick us up. So yeah, we were like, never
Yeah.
mind, we'll just walk.
Not
Yeah,
working.
that's the one thing about Vegas. It's like they're like, you have to go down here, and it's a mile and a half away. And if you are not wearing the appropriate footwear, you are in trouble.
Remember,
Yeah.
Tom, when you had to go in and buy a pair of shoes because everybody wanted to walk someplace? I think Bob was with us.
Yeah.
And your heels were bleeding. You go into this Italian shoe place and buy a pair of
Well, there were a lot of,
$400 loafers.
Yeah, baby.
Probably could have bought some sneakers
I
or
was going to
something.
say, there were a lot
Because
of roll-up
God.
ballet flats by the bathrooms that you could buy, like put in a couple quarters
feet
and
are
like these
killing you.
shoes would
Mhm.
pop out.
Mm.
I was like, that's smart for
That is
like, because there's so many people that are wearing heels,
Yeah.
hoofing it. And I'm
Yeah.
like, no.
Kind of reminds me of when I was in Florida earlier this year. I had I lost a bit of weight because my thyroid levels got like better. So I was walking around and my pants were like falling down because I brought pants that were too big for me,
Oh, yeah.
but I didn't bring a belt. So one day I was walking and I was like holding my pants up and I was like, you know what, screw this. I went into a store just to buy a belt, just to hold up my pants.
Yeah.
So
$800 later.
Yeah.
no, I mean, it was not cheap. It was probably like 50, 60 bucks. So not the most expensive belt in the world, but it was still like, it's a pretty expensive thing to have to buy just like on the spot.
Yeah. Well, I gambled away $1.
I gambled away 40.
Wow.
$40.
Yeah.
Typical.
Yeah, Melissa was
gambled
like, I
away
didn't know
$1.
your mom and sister gamble. I'm like, they're going to put in 5 pennies.
I gambled
That's me.
Yeah.
Five
awesome.
They're,
pennies.
they're gambling for the experience, not the money.
Oh, the Mexican Coke story. That was
Oh, yeah.
Was that Vegas?
that
Oh,
was
that was
Vegas.
Vegas. That's
Vegas.
That was the Mexican code. You ever hear that story, Kristen?
Yes, you've told it a couple times on the show.
That was
About this
hilarious.
deep cocaine. I mean, it was about 2.5 feet deep.
I can't believe a drug dealer would trust anybody to
Well,
bring
I
him
know.
back
I know.
to the
Just some
back
random
room.
person comes in. They're like, yeah, here's my stash.
Yeah, but you look at the guy we sent. I mean, he's like 6'4", weighs about 280.
I know.
He could be a
It's
cop.
all
He
bottle.
could easily be a cop.
Yeah.
Could easily
Yeah.
Like,
be
I just wanted something in a glass bottle.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Well, I
A
guess that's-
refreshing fizzy drink.
I guess that's the tip. If you're a Vegas cop, just go into a store and say, "Do you got any Coke?" They'll tell you.
Yeah, Mexican Coke.
Then you
please.
can bust them.
That's when you're always like Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I would say Coca-Cola.
Well, we have Kristyn. You haven't seen it, but I know Tom and Kathryn, Gary, the mailman, wanted to know about Black Rabbit.
Oh,
How much you guys liked it, if
Well,
you
we
did
thought-
at all.
well, it's very. There's a lot going on.
What is it?
It's a story about two brothers. One is running a very high end restaurant. I think it's in New York City. We were trying to figure out if
Yes,
that was New
it was
York. I think his brother worked there with him, but apparently it's one of those. You got the guy that works all the time and makes a success, and then you got the screw up brother.
Yeah.
So the screw up brother was in California somewhere trying to sell his their dad's coin collection because he didn't have any money, and he's guy that steals money and owes money to everybody, probably has a drug addiction.
Mhm.
Anyway, so he comes back to New York because he's being pursued by all these people out in California, and they're bringing him back into the fold, but he also owes people money in New York, so there's people after him there too. And there's all kinds of things going on in this restaurant, and they're trying the good brother that's making a huge success of this restaurant is getting another opportunity to make another restaurant someplace, and I'm sure he's gonna screw it up for him.
Yeah.
That's my guess, but it's really well acted. There's a lot going on in the first episode. I think it'll be good. I think it's going to be a good one. I mean, you're going to have to like all that kind of dark
Crime in
side.
the underworld in New York City.
That's
Yeah.
the kind of thing it is. Yeah.
Not for me.
No.
Nope.
Me neither.
You
We'll
know,
go
the
back
biggest controversy over the weekend, you guys know who Tilly Norwood is.
That sounds familiar.
Googling it.
Tilly.
As
Don't
we speak.
Google it. Don't say anything, Andy, because you're going to Google it and get a
I
very,
heard about this. Yeah, I knew about
yeah,
this.
this was a hot
forgot the
topic
name.
this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I don't know.
No.
All right. Well, Tilly Norwood is an AI actress who
Mhm.
top Hollywood agencies are now scrambling to sign as a client.
Movies are going to be in a dark
What?
place very soon.
Yes. And so she was presented at the Zurich Film Festival last week. And her creator her argument is that she's created the first like AI talent studio. And so she's going to be presenting other actors. So Tilly, you can find her on Instagram, and she has a LinkedIn and a Facebook profile. But now SAG-AFTRA is jumping into the mix because they're mad. All the actors are mad. And Tilly's creator is saying, well, this is like doing animation or like puppetry. It's in addition to acting. And actors are saying, hey, no, you're actually stealing our livelihood. And so this is going to be a really interesting fight because this was exactly what the SAG-AFTRA fight was over in 2023. And here we are. And everyone's asking like, well, whose faces did you use to create Tilly?
Yeah.
Because Tilly looks very real.
I like how Tilly has
Yeah,
a
she does.
LinkedIn, even though she does not exist.
Correct. And a lot of people aren't going to realize, like, even on her, if you just stumbled upon Tilly's Instagram page, it does not say, hi, I'm an AI actress. It may now because of the controversy, but I saw her
doesn't.
over the weekend when she only had about 1,000 followers. And I'm like, nowhere does it say she's AI.
I'm on the site right now. It says Tilly Norwood, actor, London, Particle 6 Productions. Let's see how far I have to. Let's see.
Yeah. And you
No,
have to
no,
know what that
I
Particle
should
6 is an
say.
AI studio. So if you didn't know that,
And if you go, yeah, they're being very like coy about it. Like if you go to her Instagram, the bio is, you'll either get it or pretend you don't. I'm a creation. Actress,
I'm a
inspiring,
creation.
London, mostly in cafes. You can't be in a
Mhm.
cafe. You can't drink coffee. You do
No.
not exist.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could pour coffee on the server.
so in
But-
the latest, everyone's like, whomever signs her, we're all boycotting this agency. So, you know, everything boycott is like the new hot thing. It's not cancel culture, it's boycott. So we'll see what
we want-
happens.
We walked by a bar that is a robot bar.
Robot bar.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
put your drink order in, and a robot
Oh.
makes your drink.
They've been doing that in
and gives it
Japan
to
for
you.
30 years.
I know,
now.
but I'm thinking they just can't wait to get rid of every single job.
Oh yeah.
That's
They don't want to
true.
deal with humans anymore.
That's
Well,
true.
they just did it at
Well,
Starbucks.
Think about all of the human bars we went to, and we only walked by one robo.
That's
bar.
true.
I know, but I'm just saying, as far as corporations go, if they can get rid of healthcare costs and taxes on people, They're going to do it if they can.
They are going to do it. And it's why a CEO of one of the AI companies, and I'm not sure which one, I'd have to go up and look it up, but he said within the next like 2 to 4 years, 20% unemployment because of AI.
I believe it.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I believe it. I totally
And they
believe
said
it.
the next 18 months are going to probably be the most crucial in terms of corporate layoffs. I mean, you have Accenture just announced 11,000 people that they're laying off. You have even Starbucks is closing stores, 900 people. Where is everyone going to work?
Right. Exactly.
Not going to be. And the other thing I got to point out, you want to talk about the jobs being lost in television, radio,
Journalism, newspapers, all of this. And
like I said, Kristyn, I told you a couple of weeks ago, I have heard my voice twice on the radio, and it's not me.
you need to call SAG-AFTRA. I am telling you, you have a
really
legal fight there. And that's the thing. We're at a point now where there are more unemployed people than there are jobs available on the market. And that is a statistic that they were talking about last week. And I was like,
really
geez,
sad.
it's really sad.
Did you ever think we'd get to this point where money is all that matters? Nothing else matters other than money. That's it.
Well, I was thinking about this because, Sinclair and Nexstar have come back and they're airing Jimmy Kimmel now. Why?
Yeah.
It really wasn't the like, hey, we don't want to air Kimmel anymore. It's because advertisers on their network started saying, if you're not going to show Kimmel, because that's what we signed up for, we're out.
Yep.
It's money.
It's always
No one wants to
money.
watch a repeat of Celebrity Family Feud. An advertiser doesn't want that audience.
I mean, wasn't the majority of humanity slaves until like 200 years ago?
That's about it.
So, money has been pretty important for quite some time.
Yeah.
So when we would go back to the hotel, we'd watch a few episodes of Friends before we go to bed. And there was an ad on for a burger place. I don't remember which one it was. They're like, we don't care what celebrities say about our products. We will ask the people what they want in their burger. And the people are designing our burgers now. And it's there's kind of an anti-celebrity thing going on because I think celebrities are just getting too entrenched in all of this.
Yes,
hate
absolutely.
slinging. I think it's time for them to just all back off.
Time to
on
be
it.
quiet for a while.
Yep, pretty much true.
And speaking of being quiet, good away, Kristyn.
Yeah, Kristyn has to go home. Well, I guess you are home.
Go home.
Just
She's
have
out.
to-
I am home. I am home, but I'm gonna head on out. I'm gonna go do some work. So, but I'll be here tomorrow, and hopefully I will try and remember that I'm on a little bit later on Tuesdays, right?
Right, tomorrow.
Yes.
I
A
mess
little
that
bit.
up every week. I pop in and I'm like, oh nope, not my time.
Come on during that if you want.
Well, I want to give him his time. You guys can talk sports, so I don't have much to add. I'm not very good about
Do you
that.
even care about any of your local teams?
Not really.
Well, there you
But
go.
Really?
I'm super excited for Olympics. I love gymnastics. I love figure skating. So there's some things I do care about.
The Snooki's not
likes
about the figure
likes the
skating and the
girly stuff.
gymnastics.
Yeah.
I love
Indeed.
chick sports. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, we will talk to you tomorrow.
I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a good one.
Bye.
Thanks a lot. Ladies and gentlemen, Kristyn Burtt, Entertainment News brought to you by North American Banking Company. Go to nabanco.com to learn more. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. We'll take a break. Be right back in a couple of minutes. Bob Sansbury will join us right after this.
From Bradshaw and Bryant, Michael Bryant. What's up, Allie?
Oh, not much. Doing my usual thing of telling people they shouldn't be texting and driving. In Minnesota, you can't have your phone in your hands. You can use, hands free, but you can't have your phone in your hands for whatever reason. And that's why they made the law the way they did, so that police officers could see a phone in your hand and you got no excuse for why you got it there.
Do people know that that's the law?
I hope so. I mean, they used to follow it, and then kind of COVID kind of made people forget. And now it's like a freewheeling world out there with cell phones.
Let's say you get pulled over because you do have a phone in your hand and you're not watching where you're going. You got to be in pretty big trouble then, I would guess.
Well, the first one's not as bad. It's the multiple ones, the problem. And once people start stacking them up, then they have a big problem. And then what we're doing in car accidents is we've started bringing motions for punitive damages, because I'm trying to use the civil law any way we can to stop this, because it needs to stop.
Whenever I'd had any problems in my life, who was that I called again? It was like an MB, something like that.
Bradshaw and Bryant.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about my bank. That'd be North American Banking Company. Look, it's easy to feel just another account number at the big national banks. But that's not how it works with my friends at North American Banking Company. Whether you're visiting their locations in Roseville, 50th and France, Hastings, Woodbury, Shoreview, or Maple Grove, you'll always find real people who know you by name and actually care about your finances, not some AI chatbot. They also offer all the modern conveniences you expect, like online and mobile banking, but with a personal touch that only a community bank can offer. So why settle for less when you can bank with my friends at North American Banking Company? Visit nabanco.com to learn more. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. What are we doing? Oh, he's back there looking at his Costco account instead of running the show.
No, the music was playing. You couldn't hear it.
It's playing
I
right
just couldn't
now.
hear it. Oh, I couldn't hear it at all.
What the hell are you talking about?
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob Sansevere.
Bob could hear the music.
Sports brought to you by Bradshaw and Bryant, personal injury lawyer seeking justice for the injured. Contact Bradshaw and Bryant at MinnesotaPersonalInjury.com. That is MinnesotaPersonalInjury.com. Sandy, what's up?
Your Vikings, they're down.
Oh,
You
my
look-
God. They suck.
What do you mean our
Oh,
Vikings?
God.
You look at the remaining schedule and 5, maybe 6 wins. If they have their offensive line once again is in shambles
Terrible.
due to injuries, and they have a head coach who is stubborn. He does not adjust when he has to, when his quarterback is under duress. 18 sacks of the 2 quarterbacks through 4 games. And he,
18 sacks.
I mean, shorten the routes, keep more guys in, played 2 tight ends on virtually every down to sort of lessen the onslaught that these quarterbacks have faced. I mean, Carson Wentz, a lot of people are on him. I don't know how much more he could have done with the rush and the plays that were sent into him. You got to shorten the routes. You got to go to a lot more screens, and they did to a point, but you got to do something. I mean, when you don't have an offensive line, it's going to make it awfully difficult. Now you go against a Browns defense, which is fierce, and they can come at you. They don't have an offense, but they got a defense. The other thing they do have is a young running back who they're getting killed by the run game. They have a defensive coordinator who loves to get to the quarterback, but teams they're going to stop throwing and just run on this team until they can prove they can stop it.
Yeah, Bob, I don't know. I watched both games yesterday, the football game in the morning and then the baseball game in the afternoon. And both of those teams really sucked.
Did you watch the Lynx?
What?
The Lynx get knocked out of the WNBA postseason. You know, the only reason I had interest in that is because their coach was so off the rails. Did you hear about this? Where she went after the officials after the game, during the game too, where she said it's effing malpractice and something's got to be done, blah, blah. And she just went off. She got suspended for last night's game for her behavior in the game and afterward. And you know what? I have no sympathy for her. Yes, she had a reason maybe to be irate. However, where was she when Caitlin Clark was getting destroyed by players and brutalized and didn't say a word?
What is Jude doing?
Sniffing the ground.
Jude.
Obsessively sniffing the ground.
He's sniffing the ground.
Okay,
I'm sorry,
whatever.
Bob. Who's this person who?
Cheryl Reeve is the head coach.
Oh,
Reeve.
Yeah, all right.
None of you are. I mean, I'm not a huge Lynx fan. I liked it when there was a point when Lindsay Whalen played that I enjoyed watching the team.
She
I
was
don't
really
care.
good. Yeah.
And why would you care? They're out now, thanks to the coach who was not there to coach him. But anyway, back to your Vikings. Your Twins, by the way. Why? Why not just call it a season?
What did they lose? Almost 100 games?
God, they suck.
I think they almost lost 100 games this year.
I think it's close.
No.
Well, here, hold on. Let me tell you. I have to take a look because I honestly, Tom, I checked out on them a while ago when they made
everybody else did to me.
So it's the 2025 standings, right? That's what I'm looking
92.
for.
92 losses.
92?
They lost
70 and 92.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
Well,
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
They almost lost 100 games.
so the season's over?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So the White Sox did lose 102 games.
Ooh.
And but that's not so bad. Colorado Rockies lost 119 games, 43 and 119.
You could
So look, your team is not that bad.
be worse.
I feel much better then. Jesus, Palomino. That's all I've got to say.
And then there's Trevor in there. The Brewers have almost won 100 games. Good for you.
Yeah.
So he went with the Brewers. Yeah, well, I'm hearing a lot of that. Tom, when you coming over to the Brewers?
Yeah.
Come on.
So who's playing in the World Series?
We don't know yet.
Well, who's most likely going to be playing in the World Series? There's got to be.
Well,
Brewers.
it could be your Dodgers.
Prediction.
Could be
Here
the
we go.
Brewers. Could be the Phillies. I don't think it'd be Cleveland, but I mean in the East, you got Toronto and the Yankees, and
ChatGPT says Phillies Mariners.
Phillies Mariners.
What do you think? Is the robot correct? Is it going to take your job next?
I think that the robots have taken they pretty much have got it locked in on most jobs. Take a look what's happened. I heard you talking some about that. Newspapers. I mean, the Star Tribune and the Pioneer Press are being printed in Des Moines.
Yeah.
So, and I would say before long, both papers will be online only.
Well,
which
how
is what
many
happened.
printing presses, whatever, paper mills, whatever you call them, how many of those exist anymore? There's got to be like one per state.
Well, I mean, here in Minnesota, I think Duluth might have their own, or St. Cloud. But I mean, a lot of the big ones, like the North Star Ledger was the newspaper for size, almost 500,000 readers at one point, or subscribers. They're online only now. The largest newspaper in Jersey is online only, and many of them have gone there.
Same thing happened down in West Palm Beach.
Yeah.
The paper has been selling off properties now for years and years. But you know what? It sucks because I feel bad for all the people that have lost their jobs in that industry, but they did it to themselves by going so partisan and being so weird about
That's why
politics.
I don't read anything anymore. It's like I know what I'm going to read ahead of time.
If they would have just stopped sucking up to certain politicians, I mean, they look like they were owned by politicians.
I think a lot of them were.
It was like, you can't, this is not sustainable. It's like the NFL, apparently their halftime show is going to somebody called
Bad Bunny.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who I guess is I don't know anything about him. I really don't.
I don't either. I mean, I've heard the name.
English even.
I know he's not a bunny.
I know
so
he's
that's a lie
he's
right
like
there.
an anti-Trumper. And
He's
I'm like,
reggaeton
Oh
Oh God, I'm so sick of reggaeton.
singer.
yeah. And it's like,
He's very, very, very popular
Ever
in
since
a lot of
Gasolina came, it's like,
Popular with who
very
though? What age group?
young people.
very
See, that's why
political.
they don't care about the people who've been watching the NFL for decades.
no, they don't.
No, they don't.
Bad.
So that would
Bunny.
be interesting if they stop. If they stop watching, though, they're going to care.
There's a decent amount of Bad Bunny songs that play on my Peloton workouts.
I thought you said it was called reggaeton.
There
They play,
you have it.
they play Bad Bunny a lot. So which means he's popular with younger people.
Younger.
Okay,
Yeah.
I have rarely heard Bad Bunny. I have never heard reggaeton. Reggaeton. What is it?
It's a genre. You know all of those Spanish language songs that go do 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 do.
Yeah.
All of those are reggaeton.
Does
It's
he
all the
sing
same
in
thing.
English or is he singing?
No,
in
he
Sings
sings
in
in
Spanish.
Really?
Yeah.
I think he dated Kendall Jenner.
Who
Kendall
hasn't?
Jenner.
Who
That's one
hasn't?
of the, no, Kendall Jenner's not the one that dates everybody.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
But
They're
she's
all the
one of
same
them.
thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
Their
the-
name was Blob.
But yeah, they're all very. It's none of it's in English.
So the Super Bowl halftime show will be subtitled.
I don't think it'll even be
I don't even know if it'll
subtitled.
be
It'll just be
subtitled.
like it'll be like when what's that song? Despacito came out. Everyone just or like I mean that's been a thing forever. Macarena,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
tequila song. People just you don't care about the lyrics. You just
Yeah.
you
Well,
just ignore them.
people who eat a lot in the first half can take a nice long poop. When
you
this guy's
I don't know how
performing.
fast your digestive system
Yeah,
is.
truly. Wow.
You
That's
must be
impressive.
eating a whole lot.
You got all day to eat. The game doesn't start till like what 6 or
Six,
later.
man.
It's ridiculous.
Someone just texted in fun fact about the Super Bowl they just read this morning. There hasn't been a rock band in the halftime show for 16 years. I don't doubt that.
Oh, I
Really?
don't doubt that at
It's all
all.
been pop and rap.
It's all been like, hey, 20-year-olds and under, watch football,
they're,
please.
Yeah, they're trying to get younger people attracted.
How about
to the
Shabuzi?
Super Bowl.
Shabuzi.
Shabuzi.
Everybody likes Shabuzi.
Yeah, but
What
he's
the hell are you talking about?
Shabuzi.
He's a black kind of like Western
Yeah, he'd be perfect for the
country-ish
Super Bowl.
singer, but he doesn't have. He has like one hit.
Does he even have a Wikipedia article?
I'm sure he
Oh,
does.
yeah, there he
Boozy
is.
sucks.
Uh-oh.
A baby bought a Birkin. She's been telling me all night long.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Gasoline. No, yes, you do.
Well,
One. Here comes a 2 to the 3 to the 4.
Yeah.
You have-
know.
You have a lot of people weighing in online. I just like to ask, how many of them have listened to or like Bad Bunny or heard of it? Him.
We don't have any fans young enough for that, I don't think.
No, there is
Is
not.
that very youthful?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if I had to guess, I would say the average Bad Bunny fan is probably like not even an adult yet. Or maybe
Bad
just...
Bunny's 31. I Googled him.
Oh.
All right, then.
Yeah.
Or if you can
I
find
guess there
listener
was-
Oh,
he-
demographics.
God.
He
Uh-oh.
canceled,
I send him to
or he
voicemail.
didn't schedule.
I had to talk to him.
You can talk to him in 10 minutes.
Oh, listen to you. Okay.
Doing a show. At the
Bad
moment.
Bunny canceled concerts or didn't schedule concerts because on his tour because he was afraid that his fans would be detained by ICE
my God.
agents.
He's one of those guys.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it's not outside the realm of possibility.
I guess.
So-
but I mean, that's kind of like, I don't know. It's like saying I don't want to go somewhere because all my fans are going to get arrested for doing something wrong. It's like, you don't say that.
Yeah.
All right, we got to take a break. We'll be right back. And I got a big question for you, Bob, because I don't understand how this continues. Well, tell you what, we'll take the break. I'll be right back to talk to you about it.
All right.
All right.
Why should your business bank with North American Banking Company? Here's Pete Wolf, owner of Robinson Rubber of Robbinsdale.
I partnered with North American Banking Company because I was able to talk to the president, and I know they have my back. They are much easier to talk to than those larger banks. The openness and flexibility has been the best part of banking with North American Banking Company. They understand small to medium businesses. No matter what part of the bank I am working with, North American Banking Company has the latest technology and friendly staff. I would absolutely recommend North American Banking Company to any of my closest colleagues if they want to have peace of mind in their business.
So why not bank where I bank, with my friends at North American Banking Company? To learn more about North American Banking Company, go to nabankco.com. That's nabankco.com, or do what I do and stop by any one of their 6 Twin Cities locations. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Many car dealers try to create an extreme sense of urgency. Does anybody really buy it?
We gotta sell 100 cars by Saturday to get the boss off the roof. Or, you'll never see these rebates again. And oh yeah, your trade will never be worth more.
Really? I asked Jim Paul from Valley Buick GMC in Apple Valley and Valley GMC in Hastings his thoughts.
I don't even know what to say. I hope folks are smarter than that.
Has there really ever been a time when it was urgent?
Probably not. But this tariff environment might be a first. Valley has several hundred pre-tariff units on the ground. Who knows what's going to happen with the tariffs, but these are really safe buys. Going forward, Valley's committed to make whatever the situation is as painless as possible, like we've always done.
Where can we find you then?
Get them pre-tariff. Hurry, hurry, hurry. When they're gone, they're gone. And man,
At a Valley store in Apple Valley or Hastings or valleycardealers.com. Certainly not on a roof.
Kingdom come, then all the colors will bleed.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Bob Sansevere with us, of course. I got to ask everybody the question. Well, Alex isn't in the room anymore. She took off. It's okay for her to take off.
She'll be
Not me.
back.
If it's about sports, she's not going to care.
Typical. No, it's not about sports.
Is it about Bad Bunny?
It's about, no, Bob, your podcast.
Yeah.
How many different sites present your podcast?
More half a dozen or so plus radio stations.
Plus the radio stations. Yeah, we got to talk about that because I'm getting into that as well. As a matter of fact, I have to ask everybody, I don't understand something because I just started looking at this a few weeks ago. Do you ever go on YouTube to check your numbers and all that?
Well, see, I don't look at, I'm not on YouTube because I don't do video.
Oh, you don't do video.
Maybe
so
you ought
it's
to
not on
start.
YouTube.
Yeah,
Let me ask you a question, and you can look this up, Andy, as I'm talking about it. I'm not making it. Every day I go on that site now, and it's beginning to be a little annoying because every day there's, they're all still pictures. And then if you click on them, then it turns to other things or whatever. But again today, one of the headlines was about Chuck Connors and Johnny Crawford. Remember them, the rifleman?
Rifleman, yeah.
No.
The line is something, and Andy, you could look it up on YouTube to get it exactly right.
Chuck Connor, what?
Chuck Connors, and it's on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
But it says on there that they hated working with each other, and supposedly one of them said about the other, "Oh, I never liked him. He's gay." It's like, what?
Dear.
How can they print that?
Well, if it's true, it's true.
No, it's like every
Is it?
day for
Why would
somebody, though.
anybody
There's always
say
somebody
that?
gay on there. What is that now?
Because it's the content you watch.
No, it's not content I watch.
YouTube knows what you watch and it gives you more of it.
Andy, I watch our video on YouTube.
You watch a lot more than that on YouTube.
No, I do not. I scroll through to see if we appear. No, I don't. I do not watch a lot of YouTube because there's nothing for me to
clickbait.
watch out there.
It is clickbait.
It is. So what do you got, Andy? Do you see it?
Chuck
Bob?
Connors and what's the other person's name?
Johnny Crawford.
Johnny
And it's on
Crawford.
today's podcast distribution.
Today's podcast distribution. Let me just Google it.
Did you find anything, Bob?
I actually didn't look while I was because Andy was
Oh,
on.
that's right, because you don't post video.
No.
I just don't understand. And it's like every day somebody on there is called gay. I don't like him because he's gay. It's like, how do they get away with that?
Well, maybe frivolous too, because gay did not refer to people who were homosexual for a long time.
Sure, maybe he was saying he was too happy.
Oh,
Very annoying.
Is that how they do it? You're just too happy every day?
I don't know. Maybe Chuck Connors was a very unhappy person.
I don't know. But it's not just him. It's like I said, it's every day somebody uses that word.
Hmm.
So why? First of all, I don't understand if you're YouTube, why would you want to do that anyway? Why would you want to?
Because there's people
Because
that are going to like that.
Because there's money in YouTube, probably more than any other social media site. I told Mary to start posting on YouTube because she's got 150,000 plus followers, and we had that silly little donkey who got over 200 million views.
I know. You got
200
so
million.
many views. That was crazy.
But yeah, I just don't understand in 2025 that we're still, oh, he's gay. Like,
but technically we're not because Chuck Connors, is he still alive?
No,
I don't know.
No,
but I
it's
mean,
not.
like I said, it's on there every day.
Chuck Connors died in 1992.
Well, there you go.
It's been
When
a
did
bit.
James? And you know his brother. Well, Tom knows who his brother was. James Arness was his brother.
Yep.
James Arness. Let's see.
Well, he's been dead for about 50 years, I think.
He's,
No, he lived until 2011.
Oh, did he?
Yep.
God, he was a very big guy. Big guys
Marshall
like that.
Dillon.
Marshall Dillon. Yeah, I just thought I'd ask the question because I don't really understand why they do that.
James Arness was 6'7".
Wow.
He was in the army.
I guess nobody cares.
I mean-
sorry I brought
I
it
mean,
up.
Tom, it's the clickbait. Because that is what it is. You look around, there's headlines that we see, and you go to the story, and it doesn't have anything to do with the headline. They want because every time you read it, they're making money.
Yeah, that's all there is to say. It's clickbait.
Yeah, and now you're talking about it.
Yep.
No, I'm saying why does it exist? I'm not talking about it. I'm talking against it.
because it
There's
works.
it works. The people will click on it. Did you click
Yep.
on it?
No sense.
You didn't
Well,
click
it's like-
on it, did you?
It's like that new show, The Paper.
Yeah.
You know, she was explaining that they're not doing any sort of journalism. They're collecting people's data and selling it. That's what their
yep.
business is. They make inflammatory headlines for clicks. Then they get your information because they want subscribers, and then they sell your information to somebody.
Well,
That's
and
how
this-
they're making their money.
Well, this is how social media works. If you see something
Say something.
and you say something, if you see something on there and you spend, 12 seconds looking at it, then they're going to be like, oh, it caught their attention.
Yep.
And that's not how you have to click on it. And
No,
when
no.
you're scrolling,
You don't.
That is not
They
that
know that
true
you.
at all.
Oh, Jesus. So
Even
can't
if you
even
stop
scroll
on
through
it.
things anymore.
Well,
I
if
I didn't even stop on it.
Well, you read it, so you did stop on
It
it.
says gay, blah, blah. It doesn't take me
It
very
says
long to
gay,
read.
blah,
It's okay.
Jesus.
All right. He's
No, I don't
Riled
know
up.
why you guys are arguing with me about
We're
this.
not.
I don't
Either.
read
We're
it.
not.
I don't stop on it.
We're
It
not.
just goes by. It's like, why are they doing that?
okay. I don't know.
Makes no sense.
Beats
Well,
me.
I mean, if you take who is the most masculine or actor out there that you would say like Brad Pitt? I mean, people think he's pretty, he's a masculine guy and people like him. You could put a headline, learn who Brad Pitt's gay lover is. And then they say, well, he was married to Angelina Jolie and she was happy a lot. So she was gay.
Partner. Yep.
Well,
I mean,
that's a possibility. Maybe that is what it is.
Technically, there is nothing preventing you from doing that very thing.
Well, you were making a comment the other day on how many so-called deaths there are.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this person died. That person died. They're just trying to get clicks.
Mhm.
That's all it is.
But
There
are
are-
lying to you?
Yes, inflammatory bullshit.
It's YouTube.
Is
You can lie.
what they
You can
want.
lie on YouTube if you
Well,
wish.
every brand of social media, there are things where you see, what was one? Tony Randall dies. He died like 15 years ago, but
And
they're making it
gets a lot.
so
Yep.
people click because a lot of
Yep.
people they missed it.
Yep,
It's
exactly.
So,
incredible. That's
So
clickbait.
after they burned that out, they're going to start going with racial slurs then?
They probably
that's
do
what's
it
next?
already.
You can't do that on YouTube. You
Right.
can lie, but you can't use slurs.
Oh, okay. Well, at least they have some standards.
Well, it is a slur.
I mean, depending on how you look at it.
I guess.
I just noticed, Bob, you got the letters BS up there, and you got that bottle next to it. It makes it look like it says IBS.
IBS, irritable bowel syndrome.
He's sponsored.
I'm making a headline. Bob has IBS.
Bob reveals IBS struggles in secret using coded language.
Yeah, that's about it. That's how the world's
That
going.
is exactly how it works,
It
too.
really
Very
is.
true. Oh, well. So, Bob, I yesterday did waste my entire day by watching the Vikings in the morning and the Twins in the afternoon.
Oh,
They
boy.
both absolutely sucked.
Did you watch the Packers at night?
I did not.
That team looked like they were going to be world beaters after 2 games. Now you watch them and they can't stop anybody.
Yeah, that's
The
what I hear.
Cowboys almost beat them. Yeah, it's this is going to be the Lions division. And like I said earlier, you look at the Vikings schedule, they could lose their next 5 games if they lose in London. Do you know what they have coming up over the next 5?
No, what do you got?
All right. In London, the Browns, then the Eagles, then the Chargers, then the Lions, then the Ravens, who should have Lamar Jackson back by then, and then the Bears, who are coming on, and then the Packers, Seahawks, Commanders, Cowboys, Giants. They may get 2 wins there. Then they close with the Lions and the Packers. This is not going to be a team. It's like a year on and a year off with Kevin O'Connell. So next year will be a good year.
Someone in the chat has a good point. You did claim that you could work up a bowel movement by halftime. So
At the Super Bowl,
there's your IBS.
There you go.
Another IBS coded language.
Yep.
There you
Well,
go.
you could eat all day. Most people don't just start eating in the first half. They're eating all day.
You got to
coming up
pregame
to
it, right?
But I will assure you, I will not be watching Bad Monkey. What is it? Bad
Bunny.
Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
Bad Monkey was a movie.
Bad Monkey's a show, yeah.
Yeah,
We
it
had
was
to
a good
check.
show.
Someone texted in they'd rather hear Bugs Bunny sing to Elmer Fudd.
Oh, I like it.
Well, you can
Oh,
do
I'd
that.
watch that.
One episode where
Yeah,
he's
this audience is going to hate the Bad Bunny.
Oh,
Just don't
God,
even watch
absolutely.
it. Don't
Not-
watch it. If you're listening to this podcast, do not listen to
Yeah.
Bad Bunny.
no.
It's not going to
No.
cross over.
You are simply
You're not.
the Venn diagram of our audience and his
Yeah.
audience is 2
There's-
circles that do not meet.
Not at
No.
all.
Yeah.
If
No.
it was Silly Wabbit, people might watch.
There you go.
Silly Wabbit. I wonder if would that be like copyright infringement? You should make it's like one of those like lounge singers who does parodies of people.
You can get away with that.
Yeah, there you go. You call yourself Silly Wabbit and like do Bad Bunny songs, but with
There you
like an Elmer Fudd lisp or whatever he has.
You know who I was surprised is still alive is Wayne Newton.
Oh, he's
Wayne
still
Newton.
got.
still
He's
alive.
still
Apparently
working.
Still working in Vegas.
The
Yep.
Flamingo or whatever.
I thought he was.
Yeah.
I
No,
thought he
he's-
was dead and
He's
gone.
83.
Still,
Andy, this guy is still working too. Look up Frankie Valli's age. He's
Oh,
like
he is
93.
not.
It's not working.
He has got to be almost 100.
Frankie
Four
Valli.
seasons.
He's 91.
Yeah.
And yes, he is apparently still performing.
But I think everything is lip synced to his old songs. There's
I would
no
hope
way he's singing
so.
again.
Wow.
He probably can't
Probably.
oh my
even.
goodness.
I guess at 91, I don't know. At 91, you can still like stand.
Well, how old did Tony Bennett?
Maybe. You're lucky.
Usually.
Tony Bennett went into his 90s performing.
Did he? Tony Bennett
Loved
was.
him.
Yeah, he was 90.
96.
Yeah,
he died.
I was gonna say he was almost 100.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, Nan and I were about 5 feet from him just before he died.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, I mean,
Yep.
we didn't watch him die.
On his
What did you
deathbed.
do to him?
We're
We saw
standing
him.
there.
When did you
Yeah.
go?
Oh gosh,
Well, I don't
a
even
couple
know.
years ago.
We were in the
he was
front.
in West Palm Beach.
We were as close to him as your picture on that screen is to us now.
He's so teensy.
He was not a
tiny-
big guy.
Well, at
That's-
96, everyone's pretty small, I
But
think.
pretty
God,
small.
what a talent. What a talented man.
Let's see. And then we had one correction from, I think it was Margaret who corrected. Let me see. James Arness and Chuck Connors were not brothers. James
Who am I
Arness and
confusing?
Peter Graves were
Peter
brothers.
Graves.
Peter Graves. Yeah, there you go.
So there you go.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for
Well,
the
he only
correction.
read gay blah blah blah.
That's true.
He doesn't
They were
know.
distant
There
cousins.
you have it. So there you have it. What do you think of that action?
Margaret's always on the shtick.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
She's
is.
at it.
True.
Can
That's
Frankie
true.
still hit his falsetto? Probably not.
I don't-
Probably not.
Who else was performing
Or like talking about old people?
when we were
or-
in Vegas? I'm like, no,
Remember-
there were still a lot
Remember-
of people that were
Do you remember having
Piff.
the
Piff?
Magic Dragon?
Oh, yeah.
On the
Oh,
show?
yeah.
Yep.
He's there.
He's got
performing.
advertisements everywhere.
I thought he's headlining there, isn't he?
I think
Somewhere,
So.
yeah.
He is, yeah.
He had,
I remember-
he had
He's a
big
good
One
guy.
of the last, I think it was the last year that the show that you used to have. I don't know if you want to mention their call letters, but we went to
Kate-
Vegas. Brad Blanks and I, my friend Larry, went to see Rich Little. Rich Little's got to be pushing 90 now, right?
Oh,
Rich
yeah.
Little, he's
Think
got to be. He
I would think so.
is currently 86.
Jeez.
So, kind of.
Yeah.
Getting close.
Yeah.
Still in there. I mean, that's the other thing that, and Bob, I'm sure you go, well, you don't have a lot of guests on your podcast, do you?
I have regular guests, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, as
Not
far as-
outside guests as much. Most of them are every day. There's the same people that day. Like Gelfand is on
Right.
Wednesdays
pretty much what we're
with
doing,
Brian
too.
Miller.
Brian Miller's a
comedian
good
Brian
guy.
Miller. Yeah, so
Yeah, I mean-
that sort of thing.
You can't get anybody to do appearances anymore because they have their own podcast. So why do I have to be on your podcast if I have my
You got
own
your own.
podcast?
Yeah.
That's very true.
Oh,
the bigger
Donnie-
names.
Donnie Osmond is still performing out
Yep,
there.
Donnie is.
Oh, is he?
Yep.
Mhm.
mhm.
How old is he? Donnie
He's
Osmond.
not that old.
No, he's
but-
not that old. He's only
No.
67.
67.
So-
Great.
Yeah, he's still performing. I didn't see anything about Marie. I didn't see her with
No,
him.
it's just on Donnie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marie is still alive. She spoke at the Pentagon in 2017, apparently.
The great thing is, if you want to watch Rich Little and hear a good FDR impersonation, you get that. Because this guy's, and then he could do a mean Jolson too. I mean, they're all people from the 40s and 50s
Yeah.
that he does.
Those FDR impressions, very timely.
Yeah. Especially around the
Indeed.
December 7th.
All right. Why don't we take a break, come right back and wrap things up right after this? We'll be right back.
For Brad, John Bryant, Michael Bryant. Michael, what's up?
Dealing with another case where a person gave a statement to the adjuster because they thought the person was really friendly.
Is that a good idea?
Well, the problem is they know the law when they call you up. And while you're trying to be fair and you're trying to get help, the reality is there are questions you get asked that the way you answer them make a big difference. And people put themselves in trouble. And when they aren't in trouble, they didn't do anything wrong, but suddenly the adjuster's got a statement that can blow up their case completely.
What has caused people to be so untrustworthy, I guess is the best way I could put it? They take advantage.
Well, insurance companies have hired adjusters whose job it is to deal with unrepresented people. So there's supposed to kind of lure them in, call them every day, see how they're doing. And people are like, oh, I'm doing pretty good. Where the reality is they've kind of adjusted to their problem that they've got going on. So it's not that they're completely better, but the way they say it gets to be a problem. And that's why having somebody who can explain your rights, represent you, make sure that you understand the law before you give a statement can make a big difference in your case.
Michael Bryant, Brad Sean Bryant.
You're listening to us, your customers are listening to us, and they'll hear me promote your business. The Tom Bernard Podcast attracts thousands of listeners who are loyal, engaged, and ready to support businesses they trust. Our podcast has helped numerous businesses increase traffic, sales, and brand recognition. We're not just about ads, we're about results. Whether you're a local business or a national brand, we offer custom advertising packages designed to fit your unique needs and goals. Our audience spans multiple demographics, allowing you to target your ideal customers with precision, from millennials to baby boomers and everyone in between. With the broad reach of the show, the passionate following, your business will see increased visibility and awareness, translating into more customers and sales. So here's the deal. You ready to get started? Visit tombernardshow.com, click on the partner tab, and let's discuss how we can work together to grow your business. magnificent. We are back, ladies and gentlemen.
I figured it out.
What, you got rid of Bob?
Well, yeah, Bob left. I think maybe he had something to do.
Oh.
But the thing that I was
He had
talking
to poop?
during the break, no, the audience, you're not going to know what the hell I'm talking about, but Groupon.
Oh, Groupon. Yeah, I still look at
Groupon.
Groupon.
You still
from
do
time
that?
To time.
Yeah, because you brought up some like Uber deal, and I was like, oh, must be talking about Groupon.
No, it's on Costco. They've got, if anybody's traveling and needs to take Ubers, Costco right now is for $79.99. You get $100 worth of Uber credits,
Well, there you go. Why not?
which is nice when you travel. We
Indeed.
took 2 Ubers.
we end up taking Ubers.
I wanted Bob to hear this
Yeah,
because
he's not coming back, is he?
Is he coming back?
I don't know. He just kind of vanished.
Bob, you pill.
Well, it'll show up here if he comes back.
Yeah, it shows up top there. But I will say that I wanted to introduce Bob to his new working partner because I got talked through the deal. On Fridays now we are going to present, either Thursdays or Fridays, I can't remember. Brittany's going to be on the show every week now.
This show?
Yeah, this show.
When did this
We
happen?
think. I haven't talked to
On
her
Friday.
about it yet.
That happened
Fri-
Friday?
Yeah, she
She was on Friday, yeah.
She came on the show on Friday.
She filled in for you because you were too busy gallivanting.
You're really gallivanting, but
Doing
she
drugs and
Yeah,
was talking
smelling drugs at least.
during the whole show. She was talking about how she really missed being on the show with us, and how she missed all of us, and all the rest of it. So she's got. I think it's Fridays, but I think is that right?
Here, Bob's back.
On Bob's
There he
show?
is.
What?
Hello,
there's
Bob.
right there.
What are you doing?
Good luck.
Bob with a glamour shot.
Ah,
Yeah, there you go. Apparently, he thought he was supposed to leave when I said, "We'll be right back."
I
and
guess
wrap things up.
so. Whatever.
That's all right. Bob's
That's
got
all
a lot
right.
to do.
That's okay.
But I got to be honest with you now. We're in a situation where on Mondays we got Bob, right?
Yep,
we do
On
have
Tuesday
Bob
we have
on.
Chris Eggert, which is wonderful.
Well, she should definitely be on the show on Fridays because I'm here on Fridays.
Friday we
Oh,
have
that's
Tim
true.
Lammers, but is that too much?
Oh,
That's
yeah,
a lot of
Lammers.
people. That'd be like well, it'll be the 4 of us
Yeah.
plus Brittany plus
Okay,
Tim.
who's on Wednesdays now?
Nobody.
Move Tim to Wednesdays. Move Tim to Wednesdays.
We could. I
See if
wasn't
Tim
part
could
of
do
any of the process. All of a sudden, it was just like Tim's going to be on Fridays, and I'm like, oh,
Because I'm going to be on
okay.
Fridays, and it would be fun if Brittany and I were on together.
Oh, I would definitely like.
I'll
to
let
see
Tim
you.
know that you don't want to be on with him.
Yes, tell Tim I specifically
Poor Tim.
don't want to talk to Tim.
You've been preempted.
But
I'm
it's so
sorry.
interesting now. One of the reasons this is working out the way it is because radio listenership is way off below the age of about 45. People under 45 don't listen to the radio, and I guess they only do podcasts and they listen to what they want, wherever they want, and all the rest of it. But it's just that's why this podcast is getting. All these people are coming to us because he came to us, she came to us, and I'm really glad they did. Don't get me wrong. If this is the place to go to for your midday news and all the rest of it, our numbers have gone up again. Matter of fact, I was looking at our logo on podcast one, and that's clicked up a couple of times in the last couple of days. Andy, you see our numbers increasing pretty much every week, right?
Mhm. Well, we just started doing a Facebook ad in the surrounding states, South Dakota, North Dakota, Iowa, and Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to branch out of this hellhole.
Oh, this hellhole, yes, exactly. So how many states are we in now then? We're in all states.
Yeah, we're in every state in every country, technically.
Yep.
Right. But
We're
I mean,
global.
We are global. It's true.
pointed out that we are going to be on this particular whatever. How many states did that ad run in?
1, 2, 3. So we got one for Minnesota and one for all those states combined. So it's 5 advertising total.
Well, that's great. I mean, that's got to be because, like I said, Andy, every time I tune in now, our numbers tick up. I shouldn't say tune in. I check it on a couple of different spots.
No tuning done these days.
No tuning done these days anymore. There's no question. But I will tell you how radio's kind of looking rough is now. I finally, after 2 years of being fired from KQRS, people are asking me if I have any interest in doing a morning show again. And the one problem with that is I don't know if there's any money in that anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know if radio stations make any money anymore, do they?
Oh, I'm sure they make some money.
Not like they used to, I'll tell you that.
Probably not. I don't know. A lot of industries are getting like that.
Yeah, they are. No
The
question.
little people are going away and everything's a huge hedge fund.
Our top city that isn't
Yes.
in Minnesota, if you had to guess where it is, what would you guess?
Not in Minnesota, I would guess Madison, Wisconsin.
You've done this before, and it was somewhere weird, like overseas or something.
Not overseas.
It was like some weird place. I don't
St.
know.
Louis, Missouri.
Sure.
Oh, that's right, St. Louis. Yep.
Yeah, we have it looks like a handful of relatively dedicated listeners in St. Louis. So,
all right.
Hey, if you're
Probably
listening
extended family members who have moved
could
to
be.
Missouri.
Yeah, could be.
If you're in St. Louis, why not drop us a line and say St. Louis hype?
See, I got to be honest with you. Your mom and I went to St. Louis a few years back. We went a couple of times, and while we went through there on a riverboat, which was really cool.
We did. That was fun.
That was really, really nice. That went all the way down to New Orleans, didn't it?
Yes, we did not go
We did
that
not.
far.
We got off at St. Louis.
Off
didn't
in
we?
St. Louis.
Yeah.
And spent a night.
Tony's restaurant right there. You know that big arch that they have in St. Louis on the river?
Yep, the big arch.
There's a restaurant about a block away from there called Tony's. And if you're in St. Louis, you definitely need to go to Tony's because it's phenomenal. And what's really cool is if you're going to eat in the high tone area upstairs, the maitre d' walks up the stairs backwards. So he's looking at you the whole time.
Be polite.
Pretty good, huh?
Also call JB to find out where you can go and can't go in St. Louis.
Yeah, because JB is from St. Louis.
He would know, yeah.
Yeah, St. Louis has some rough areas.
Yeah, when he was when he was on the show a lot, he would always talk about St. Louis and how it's like, yeah, you stay on the dotted line, please. Someone texted in and said they thought she said Wednesday.
Oh, Brittany?
Yeah.
Well, maybe she did say
I don't know. I'm gonna have to talk.
I say Friday.
She wants to be on Friday.
I'll see what I can do. I mean, the Friday thing, that's technically up to Mike Bryant, right?
Margaret just mentioned that she saw a preview for Rick Coachella's documentary.
Oh yeah, that's coming out Thursday,
October
right?
2nd. What's it called again?
Yes, Thursday. It's called State of the Union or whatever.
No.
Crap. What's it called?
it's
Something state. Precarious state.
Precarious state.
There you go.
Precarious
Exactly.
state Thursday. Yep, on
Yeah.
the streaming service that it's on.
Yeah, a lot of people downloaded that on our podcast website.
Yeah, that episode did really well. I think it's just
Really well.
precariousstate.com.
Yeah,
think.
I think it is.
State.
Well, I think he said it's going to,
Yes, it is.
it's on some local television stations.
Right, but if you're not
Local.
listening or watching live or
Yeah,
whatever,
but-
or if you're not local, then that's where you watch.
But I think on October 2nd, it's being released on those stations. I believe that's what he said. And then like a few days later, it will be on some streaming services.
Yeah.
There you go.
So you can go to his website and find out, probably.
That should be very, very cool. All right, any closing words we have here?
I have one closing word, and that word is at Golf Pro Bobby. You are our winner of the $100 Jack's Cafe giveaway this week.
Where's he a golf pro?
I don't know, Bobby.
Oh, it doesn't say.
Bobby Acres,
Wonder if
Bobby
I know
Hills.
him.
If your handle on X is Golf Pro Bobby and you're listening, then email us and we'll get that over. Otherwise, I'll be DMing you shortly.
Very good.
Nice.
All right, that's everything.
Congratulations
I
on your big win.
think that ought to do it.
All righty, works for me. We'll talk to you guys. And again, like I said, it's very exciting for me to bring back the Britneys of the world and Tim Lammers of the world.
There's only one Brittany in the world.
The world.
You know what I'm saying, though. I loved working with those people, and then all of a sudden it just kind of came apart. And this is the spot it's kind of coming back together as we build the show. And thank you so much. This is happening because of you, because of your the numbers weren't increasing every week. That'd be tough to get done. But every week we get more and more listeners. I mean, it's not blowing sky high yet, but it's really building a really nice audience.
I think they tune in for Jude.
Yeah,
I think non-zero
Watch
an
him.
amount of people do. Yes.
Watch him lick the couch.
I know.
Watch him lick the
Do
couch.
strange things.
He goes back and forth between melting into the couch and just licking everything in the studio.
Nice.
Oh,
Weirdo.
it's really
Yeah, we
Our
need to get some
weirdo
Febreze
dog.
in here at some
quite
point.
the show.
We shall take care of that. No question about it. All right. Well, we'll talk to you. Who's on tomorrow, by the way?
Chris.
Got Chris Eggers.
Chris and Kristen. It's the Chris day.
Kristen and Chris.
Oh yeah, Chris hasn't been on in a while.
I like that. Well, Alex, I kind of agree with you. If she do it on Friday,
Yes.
with you being here, that'd be great.
I would
Andy'd
be very
here, you'd
happy.
be here.
I can
and then-
see.
I would be very. I already texted her.
Oh,
Oh, you already texted
well,
her.
if she says yes, let me know,
Yeah,
and I
I'll
can
let you
talk
know.
to Tim, and then it's going to be a thing.
Okay.
Well, Tim could be on either Wednesday or Thursday then, right?
Not this week.
All right, we can
is the
figure this out
problem.
off air.
Yeah, let's figure it out.
It's people are interested in how the show is being built. Settle down.
This is how the sausage is made. A lot of texting and waiting.
All right. We will talk to you tomorrow.
Bye.
Every time I hear the singing reminds me how you talk in my door.